not live from the West Ashley Center for Advanced Studies. This is an Untitled Student News Program.
Hello, and welcome back to the still untitled Student Newscast coming to you from the West Ashley CAS. I'm Jack Hoppmann.
And I'm Justin Tyler. We've been in hiatus for about a summer break, but we're back and we're here to rock and roll.
So, what did you do over the summer, Justin?
I grew some plants, like okra. What'd you do?
I went up to a cabin in Wisconsin, the land of cheese.
Did you have some cheese in the cabin?
Well, obviously. The new year is going well for most of us so far at West Ashley High School.
We had high expectations coming in. We knew there was going to be hiccups in the beginning as we ironed things out, but students are going to the locations designated for ILT, SLT. They're making it to their classes. The response has been great from students, good feedback from teachers, and we're really excited to keep moving forward as we tweak things here at the start of the year.
And controlled by the American government.
That's Assistant Principal Andrew Brandt, talking about that flex month schedule we heard so much about last year. He says the goal is to give more time back to the teachers and students. Brandt says students should have more flexibility now to get help with assignments and tutoring, or just to have more free time.
You know, if students are on grade level, they're completing their assignments, they're passing their classes. If they want to take 20 minutes, 30 minutes during their day to sit down, put their headphones in, and just relax for a minute, they now have that time. They have that time to socialize. They can get lunch early. They can get lunch after the scheduled lunch times. So it really is just kind of giving time back to teachers, students.
So, what do you, the students, think about our new schedule? I set out to get the skinny on having more skinnies in this week's Have Your Moment. What do you think about ILT and the whole flex mod thing?
I think it's a great time to get your work done, and it's made me really productive during the day. And yeah.
So far, I enjoy it. I just wish I had more time to myself so I can get my stuff situated.
I do like it. To be honest, I kind of got mixed feelings about it, just because the ILT is the only thing I like about it. But yeah.
Yeah, same. The ILT is the only thing I like.
I think so, a little bit, but because this is my first year here, so it's pretty good, and yeah.
It's confusing.
Confusing in what way?
I've been to the wrong class 3 times today.
Okay, so what things about it would you change?
Probably the lunchtime. Like, the lunch is way too short,
Honestly, just make it a little less confusing. How they have like 1A, 1B and all that, it's confusing to me. But
I'd probably change the amount of free time certain seniors get, because with my schedule, I have absolutely no ILT times in the mornings. But with a couple of my friends, they have only 2 classes. They have multiple hours of ILT a day.
You need more time for like lunch, like more of the ILT time to be like lunchtime, and the ILT time just a little bit shorter than the lunchtime.
Do you have a lot of ILT time?
Oh yeah, no, not too much.
Okay, thank you.
Of course, one of the goals of the new schedule is to give students at West Ashley High School more free time, independent learning time to be exact. Keenan and Lucado spoke to one of the decision makers about what their hopes are for ILT.
So ILT is individual learning time, and the idea behind ILT is we have a lot of our students need extra academic support or extra time on assignments and things like that, and they don't have the means to be able to stay after school to get that help or to come early to get that help. So this builds it into their day, and we're so early into it at this point that we really haven't seen, you get kids that are like, hey, I need to finish this in ILT, go finish it. They bring the assignment back later on that day, and that's been great. But we're not yet at the point where we're so far into the school year where we're getting those kind of more intense tutoring sessions and things like that that we do anticipate seeing as the school year progresses.
Of course, every year there's a new crop of kids at school. This year, they're younger than ever, a full decade away from high school to be exact. Genesis Washington has the story about a new program that helps kids learn how to care for other kids.
Okay, so this class is a lot of hands-on stuff. It gets you prepared to teach, mostly early childhood. Like as you can see, we have this playground. It's helped us a lot with like doing more hands-on stuff, getting prepared to teach, helping out with like Miss Cassie and Miss Tamia. It's been a lot of fun and I really like the class. The teachers, so we have 3 teachers. We have our early childhood education 1 teacher, who is Miss Butler, and then we have our preschool teachers, that is Miss Cassie and Miss Tamia. Miss Cassie and Miss Tamia are very great help because they just let us kind of just lead, and they've been giving us a lot of opportunities, and it's really fun to just like kind of have a hands-on experience. And then in Miss Butler's class, we do a lot of things. We're learning right now just about like teaching and stuff like that, some extra stuff in our hours program with like how it connects to the daycare and stuff like that.
That's not the only thing that's happening at West Ashley High School. There's been a change of command, and not in JROTC. I went to find out who's giving marching orders now.
Mr. Smoke is the new band director at West Ashley High School. I asked him a bit about what he hopes to accomplish in this new year.
I'd like to continue the success of my predecessor and grow the band and improve in quality, not only quantity, but also keep getting better. And also branch out into other programs that we used to have, but have since seen them go away. So I'd like to bring those back, such as Winter Guard and Indoor Drumline. And
Along with being a teacher here for many years, Mr. Smoke was also once a West Ashley Wildcat himself.
Let's see, I was in high school here at West Ashley from 2010 to 2014. So I was in the band program. At the time, we had over 100 in the program just about every year. When I was here at school, Mr. Comeback was one of the assistant principals. And yeah, a lot of the teachers I had are still here and are still great teachers.
He says that the transition from student to teacher has broadened his perspective on things.
But now as a teacher, I've gotten to look at a much more bigger picture. And so I see how different things affect other things as far as student behavior or administrative decisions. And I do notice the same kind of tendencies from students when I was a student and now students when I'm a teacher. Kids are always kids. Not everyone had a cell phone when I was here last time.
We all wish you a great year, Mr. Smoke.
On behalf of the Media Tech program, we'd like to welcome all those pre-K kiddos and even you new freshmen.
If you haven't already, subscribe to our YouTube channel and tell your friends about us. Thanks for watching. I'm Jack Hoppmann.
And I'm Justin Tyler. See you in a couple weeks.